Hello friends, if you like my videos, subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.
So now, today let us discuss about species, right? A group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals capable of exchanging genes are called as species, right? For example, if you take organisms are classified into two types, living organism as well as a non-living organism. So how we can consider whether the organism is either living organism or non-living organism? By watching the growth. See, the growth is exhibited naturally in living organisms, but the growth is also exhibited in the non-living organisms, but it is exhibited artificially. For example, if you take a bench and we are going to add another piece of a wood to that bench artificially through our hands, mechanically, right? So that is called, so we can consider them as non-living organisms. Bench, bench, all of these papers, towels and bed, each and everything is considered as non-living organisms. But living organisms are considered according to their natural growth. So in this way we can identify whether the organism is a living organism or non-living organism, right? So this is a basic thing which you people have to remember. So what is meant by species? A group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals capable of exchanging genes, right? So now I'm going to explain you this definition properly. So now these are the living organisms, right? And these living organisms will be of various types, like if you take plants, animals, bacteria, virus, and there are many type of living organisms like parasites even. So each of these living organisms, each of these plants, animals, bacteria, virus consists of different type of species. Different type of varieties of plants are present here. For example, if you take in the consideration of plants, there are different type of plants called as lotus, rose, hibiscus, jasmine. There are different type of plants, right? In the similar way, there are different type of animals, dogs, buffalo, pigs, humans. We know that the humans are also considered as animals. So if you learn the topic of evolution, then you can know how these humans are considered as animals, right? So all of these are considered are nothing but the species. So lotus is one of the species which belong to the plant variety, and this rose is also one of the species which is belong to this plant variety, and the hibiscus is also one of the species which belong to these plants, right? So in this way all of these are the different varieties. Remember, this lotus is different variety of species, and this rose is also different variety of species, and this hibiscus is also a different type of species, right? In the similar way, this dogs also one of the type of species, buffalo is also a type of species, pigs and humans, there are different type of species. So that's what we have mentioned in the definition. A group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals. So a group of dogs is called as a species, right? So remember that group of organisms are nothing but all consists of the dogs. All the organisms in that group consists of dogs, right? So that's what we have mentioned here. So that is called as a species. A group of living organisms, let's say the dogs, a group of dogs consisting of similar individuals. So all of that individuals are nothing but the dogs are considered as species. So right, so the group of individuals of a particular organism is called as a species, and that living organism is nothing but the dog which we have took example. And similarly if you take example of a buffalo, the group of living organisms which are considered as a species, and that living organisms may either be buffalo or else pigs or else humans or lotus, rose, hibiscus. It may be any type of variety of species, right? So now you have understood what is meant by species. So for example, if you take a place, right, if you take any area, and in that area you are going to take all of the dogs only, so that all of the dog belong to the same species. Group of living organisms which belong to the similar individuals are called as species. So this dogs is considered one of the species, buffalo, pigs, humans. There are different type of species, varieties. Species is nothing but the varieties. In simple word to say about species is nothing but the variety. So all of these are the varieties, right? So, and I also said you the definition, right? So consisting of similar individuals which are capable of exchanging genes. So what is meant by this sentence, capable of exchanging genes? Let us see now. For example, if you take dogs, there are different type of dogs, right? Brown dog, black dog, white dog. Let's take under the consideration of all of these dogs, brown dog, black dog and white dog. Remember, all of these dogs considered as the same species, which is nothing but the dog. Externally or phenotypically, all of these dogs are different, but remember, all of this considered as same species. So what is that species? Nothing but the dog, right? So just there is a small difference in the phenotype, that's it. For example, if you take this is a brown dog and black dog, so there is the skin color of this dog is brown and the skin color of this dog is black, that's it. This is a phenotype. Phenotype is nothing but the external look, external appearance is called as a phenotype, and there is a just light difference in the phenotype, that's it. But all of this is considered as the same species. So what I have mentioned in the definition, they are capable of exchanging genes, right? So if you see here, this has a particular gene and even this has a particular gene, right? As we know that this is a brown dog and this is a black dog, which consists of brown gene in this dog and here black gene will be present in this dog, right? So once the mating has been done between these both of the dogs, then it leads to the individuals, right? And these individuals are nothing but the fertile offsprings. So either it may be two brown or two black, or as one brown, three black, in that way, or as three brown or one black. In that way, the fertile offsprings will be produced by the mating of these individuals. Remember, all of these individuals are belong to the same species and the name of that species is nothing but the dog, right? So this is what explained in the definition. And there are many theories which has been proposed by different type of scientists, and among them Buffon is one of the scientists who gave the theory of this species. So what is the definition which was given by the Buffon? Buffon's biological concept of species explains that the species is an interbreeding group of similar individuals sharing the common gene pool and producing fertile offsprings. I have said you that there are different type of scientists who produce different type of theories, right? But all of these theories are same. I mean, the matter which is present in all of these theories are same, right? So it is better to understand only a similar concept. So that's only the reason I'm explaining you only here about the Buffon concept. But all of these scientists which has been produced, all of these papers regarding the species is also similar. Okay. So what is given in this definition? Species is an interbreeding group of similar individuals, right? Similar individuals. That's what we have given in the definition, right? Which consists of similar individuals. All of this consists of the similar individuals. A group of an organism, if you take a consider as a dog, a group of dogs are nothing but the species, right? So that's what which has been given in the definition. So they will share the common gene pool and produce fertile offsprings, right? Fertile offspring is nothing but the offspring has capacity to get matured and it also can give birth to the offsprings. So those offsprings are called as fertile offsprings. So that's what I have explained you here. They will share the common gene pool. So this is a common gene pool. It can be shared by the process of mating. Once the mating will be done externally by both of these dogs, then it leads to the production of these fertile offsprings. So all of these dogs which has been produced are fertile offsprings, right? So that's what which is given by the Buffon. And this is one of the most important point which people have to remember. So what is that? Species is considered as 4 units. Species is considered as 4 units. So what are those 4 units? Breeding unit, ecological unit, genetic unit, as well as the evolutionary unit. So this is one of the most important point which you people have to remember. Species is considered as 4 units: breeding, ecological, genetic, and evolutionary units. So breeding unit, actually what is breeding unit? So I have said you, right, there are many individuals which are present in the dogs, and among them there are different type of dogs, right? But they belong to the same species called as dog, but there are different type of dogs. Like if you take there are different type of breeds which are present in the dogs. Like if you take German Shepherd, Bulldog, Labrador, Pug, Boxer, there are different type of breeds which are present in the dog, right? And all of these different type of breeds which are present in a unit is called as a breeding unit. Together is called as a breeding unit, and this breeding unit is considered by the species, right? And the species is here in this way. The example which we have took, the species is considered as nothing but the dog. So there are different breeds which are present in the dog. So what are those breeds? Like this German Shepherd, Bulldog, Labrador, Pug, and Boxer, right? So this is nothing but the breeding unit. And the different type of breeds which are together are called as breeding unit, and that breeding unit belong to the species. And here the species which we have took the example is the dog. And coming to the second one, ecological unit, it shares the same ecological like, right? And coming to the genetic unit, it shares the same genetic unit, similarity in karyotype, right? That's what I have said you here. Similarity in karyotype is nothing but this dog can produce its offspring, and that offspring is nothing but the dogs, because the mating which has been done externally is by the dogs. So the offsprings which will be produced will be also the dogs. That's what which I have given here. It will show similar in karyotype. Karyotype is nothing but the name of the offspring which will be developed after the mating. So that's nothing but the dog. So the buffalo will go mating and then it produces buffalo, and even the pigs will undergo mating and produce as the pigs, and humans will undergo mating and produce as the humans. Remember, in each species there will be different kind of organisms. Like if you take male organism as well as the female organism will be present in each type of species, such that the mating can be occur only between male and female, but not male and male, right? So each of the species consists of two different kind of organisms, that is male organism as well as a female organism. So remember that point, right? So it shows similarity in karyotype. Similarity in karyotype is nothing but which I have said you, the dogs can produce dogs only, the buffaloes can reproduce buffaloes, pigs can reproduce pigs, humans can reproduce only humans. That's what the meaning which is present behind this genetic unit. So the species is also considered as genetic unit and ecological unit and breeding unit. So now coming to the next one, evolutionary unit. So why this species is considered as evolutionary unit? Because they will exhibit similarity in structural and functional units. So how it exhibits similarity in structure? For example, if you take German Shepherd, Bulldog, Labrador, Pug and this Boxer which I have said you the examples, right? So all of these dogs consist of head, all of these dogs consist of stomach, all of these dogs consist of four limbs, all of these dogs contains tail, right? Each and every dog contains similar structure, right? Similar structure. And even if you see the functional unit, the functions which will be performed by all of these dogs will also be same, where it can run, it can walk, and it can also sense the smell, or else it can grasp the smell, right? So the performance or as the function which will be done by all of these dogs will be similar. So by this we can consider the species as an evolutionary unit, where it can show the similarity in structure as well as the functional unit. So this is about the species which you have to remember. So thank you for watching this video, and further videos will be uploaded regarding this Neet section. So if you want to know more about my video, subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon. So don't forget to press the bell icon. Once if you press the bell icon, then once if I upload that video, then you can get the notifications of my videos. Thank you.
If you like my videos, subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.